Boom, we're back, and you can tell I'm really spoiling the fans because we have day 2 of Yes-gi instead of No-gi. Today on the channel we have Rich on the left, a blue belt, versus Chris on the right, another blue belt. Let's see how they do. Really quick backstory, Rich is not new to the gym, but he's moved to Florida and he just came back to visit us. So this is his first time on the channel. Chris has only been on the channel one other time in a very old role with me. So let's see how Chris and Rich do together. Rich is immediately pulled guard and he's looking to be underneath Chris. Chris is a 215-pound wrestler and talented blue belt, so always a weird decision to want to be under this man, but maybe Rich has something special up his sleeve from training at a new gym. Immediately, Chris is looking to do a single under pass. He can't go under both legs because Rich is controlling his wrist. However, as he attempts to pass, Richard is doing a nice job rolling under him and continuing to make some frames. He's now looking to do some grip battling here. We can see here that Rich is trying to get control of the leg. He's also trying to get control of the lapel. Chris, on the other hand, is just trying to clear the leg so he can look to pass the guard. What I can notice right away is that Rich is much better at doing guard retention. Back in the day when I would roll with him, I could easily flatten him out, smash past him, and head and arm choke him like a little toddler. However, he's doing a nice job against Chris here. Instead, once Chris is looking to pass, he's doing a nice job creating some frames, pushing off of him, keeping his knee on the inside. Chris is a pretty strong blue belt. He can pass a lot of people's guards pretty easily. So nice job by Rich here to keep him away. Now I just jinxed Rich because as soon as I said that, Chris is going to step around the head twice with 2 nice motions, and he's going right into a reverse knee mount. It was a really good pass by Chris, and he already has really strong control because reverse knee mount means you can apply all your pressure from your butt onto the neck. That's exactly what Chris is doing until he decides to go into side control and lower his position. The difference with Chris being a wrestler, he also knows jiu-jitsu. Unlike some other wrestlers we've had on the channel, Cody, Chris is able to maintain some strong side control pressure from this position. This is not looking good for Chris, and Chris is already attacking the collar. He's going to use this collar in a very swift but good motion. We're going to see here that he's going to lift Richard up with this collar grip, and as he does this, he is establishing strong side control. Once he can lift his neck up, he's inserting his knee under the shoulder, and now Rich cannot get his back to the mat as he'd like to be. From here, Chris is looking to further transition. He's working his arm under the neck, and he's getting an arm crucifix in. This is exactly what Brock Lesnar did to Frank Mir, UFC 100. It sucks, it hurts the neck, and now Chris is even attacking the back position. We can see right away that Richard's right arm is compromised. Chris has a half Nelson on the arm and is going over the neck. Now Chris may be trying to flatten him out, but Richard is not giving this to him. Instead, Richard has decided he wants to go belly down. This is a really dangerous move and it's going to cost him. Once he goes belly down, Chris transitions into the belly down armbar. It's a really smooth transition and he gets an easy tap, so let's look at it one more time. As we slow it down, we can see that same arm is trapped. Chris uses his weight, he goes belly down, and the belly down arm bars are very tight. You have to tap really quick, which is exactly what Rich did. Now quick, let's do my question of the day. Typically, I ask you guys the question. Today, I want you guys to comment below what questions do you have for me. I'll try and answer them in any way that I can. Anything you want to ask, feel free to do it. Rich immediately starts this next round hot and heavy. He steps around the guard and he's getting to the side control position on Chris. However, Chris is staying on his shoulders. This allows Chris to re-guard. He's going to spin on his shoulders and then he's going to go immediately into controlling Richard's arm. That was a nice re-guard from Chris, but an even smoother side control attack from Richard. From here, we get back into some regular open guard, hand fighting, grip fighting, etc. Richard's trying to press the leg down. I don't know why you'd ever try and press Chris's leg down. It's clearly twice as large as Rich's, and Chris is trying to just stay alive. He doesn't want to be submitted after he got such a nice armbar on Rich, so he's staying under him, looking for a new attack. Now I like what Chris is doing here. He's reaching up for an underhook and he has a reverse de la Hiva. Reverse de la Hiva is a really nice way to keep your opponent in check, but it also allows for a lot of sweeps. We're going to see a nice sweep transition in a moment here because Chris is tired of being underneath Richard, understandably. He's going to switch from the reverse de la Hiva, and as he does this, he's going into 7 guard. 7 guard is a wonderful position. I showed it in a recent technique video, and he's transitioning right into the 7 guard single leg, another nice sweep. Once he can extend Richard, he's continuing to press him forward until Richard feels like he has to fall, otherwise he's going to get put on his back into a worse position. Richard accepts the sweep, Chris rolls over, and he completes this position in Richard's half guard. As they land, Rich is immediately looking to push Chris away. He does not want this behemoth on top of him. That's understandable. However, the way he's pushing is not going to help out a ton because he's pushing at the armpit, and this is allowing Chris to establish his base. Chris is even going to take advantage of this, and he's going to use Richard to help him. From here, he's going to backstep. He's backstepping around the leg that Richard had, and then he's going over the neck. As soon as Chris is over the neck, he's now lowering his level. He wants to stay in a strong side control position. From here, he can once again start working to flatten Richard out. Things are looking dire for Rich because he's underneath Chris and he's already been armbarred. We can only expect another strong attack to come from Chris if he can't get out of this position. So what does Chris do instead? Well, Chris decides he's going to make this worse. He's starting to lift the shoulder once again and trying to insert his knee. He does not insert it nearly as deep this time, but he does an awesome lapel feed. If we can see over here, Chris has his arm, the left arm, under the neck and he's grabbing the lapel. Once he can grab this and pull, he's completely extended Rich. Now Rich is in a miserable position because you can't get flat as you'd like to be, but you also can't turn away. You feel completely controlled by the bigger man, and you just hope that Chris doesn't put him in the stepbrother position. The stepbrother position is an old callback to when I rolled with Chris and I treated him like my long-lost stepbrother and I could do whatever I wanted. Chris is not trying to do that to Richard right now, however. Instead, he's using his weight and Rich is trying to strip this grip. If Rich can't strip the grip, he knows he won't be able to move for the rest of the round. Chris does let go and he's moving towards a different attack. He grabs the shoulder material and now he's pushing the knees down. He pushes the knees down because he's going right into knee mount. He can keep Richard's face away so Rich can't stop this knee mount, but once he's in knee mount, he's going to do his next transition. He doesn't see any attacks that are set up right now for him, so instead he's going to try and flatten Rich out again and move into the regular mount position. Now when Chris is in this spot, he's going to do exactly what everybody on this channel would like to see. He's going to flatten Rich out and then he's going to look at us. He's going to give us a little wink and then a smooch. Now I understand why Chris is so popular on Tinder. If he can do that for the fans, just imagine what he can do for the ladies that all swipe right on him. He's such a generous man that he's even going to give Rich a happy ending. From here, he's looking to attack with the gift wrap. I'm not sure if Richard is doing the best thing here, however. Once he's in the gift wrap, he's deciding he wants to go belly down. I don't think belly downing from the gift wrap is the right position. Instead, I want to try and put my shoulders on the mat. Chris is going to transition from the gift wrap to the armbar. Once Richard goes belly down, he's hitting the same attack we just saw, even on the same arm. We replay this one more time, and here's my advice for you. Be careful going to your belly. You don't have any guard from your stomach. It's really hard to defend anything from this position, so only go to your belly if you really have to. I would have tried to stay on my back even if they had the gift wrap from that spot. That brings us to 2 submissions from this one video, and both of them were belly down arm bars from Chris. That's some really nice work from Chris, and now they're ending the round with a little bit of a bang. Once they tie the belt, Chris says, screw this, I'm going in. I go in for my last move. He quickly pushes Richard down, and he's trying to establish side control. Rich does a nice job using some frames here, so that's not going to happen. Instead, he gets his knee in, and he prevents it. This does bring us to the end of the video. If you appreciate the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. Also, thank you to all my current patrons. I appreciate all of you guys that have helped out my channel. Thanks for watching.